Everybody, just a quick video log this evening, and this evening's log is about competing and getting into shape, and it's something that comes up relatively regularly, and it's something I think probably needs discussing, that maybe isn't discussed enough, and it's actually getting into shape and how easy it should be. Um, Obviously, dropping body fat from a relatively high percentage is something that most people should be able to do relatively quickly and easily without a lot of suffering. It's not difficult in that respect, simply because, well, it's relatively not. The calories will be relatively high, and to achieve a reasonable 15 to 20% body fat for women and mid-teens for men shouldn't require a lot of suffering. Even 10 to 12, 15% for a guy isn't that difficult. Mid 15, maybe 16, 17% for a woman, again, isn't something that should kill you. But getting into an absolute contest shape is a different kettle of fish. And the reason being is you're taking your body to a level of body fat that really it doesn't want to go. Um, in terms of, for a guy, if you're doing bodybuilding rather than physique, you're looking to be around 5-6%, maybe less for the really the guys who push the envelope to get absolutely shredded. Most people think they're at 2 or 3%. The reality is they're 5 or 6, and even at 5 or 6%, it is hell to be around that level. Even for physique guys, you will feel like crap. Um, Especially towards the end. Maybe not for most of the prep for a physique guy, certainly for a bodybuilder approaching the mid, 5-6% and less, you're pushing your body to a level where it doesn't want to be, where it wants to eat more, where it wants to have more body fat. Obviously, you're losing your body fat from around all your organs, or around your lower back, your stomach, everywhere, and it pushes your body to where hormonally your body doesn't like it. It slows your system down. You feel lethargic. You feel hungry all the time, and it hurts. So one thing I would say, unless you're really serious about bodybuilding, if you are going on stage, and certainly that's something you've got to do, it's something you've got to realise, and it's not going to be easy, regardless of who you use. If you use Tubing Wild, hell, we use George Farah, and it's not easy. You feel lethargic, you'll feel hungry, at times you'll feel grumpy, you'll feel, you'll be snappy, you'll be tired. Walking around during the day can be hard work. And, as Kevin Mulroney has said, and many others, if you're not suffering, especially towards the end, you're not in shape. And I think unless you're genetically really gifted and your body doesn't mind going to that level of body fat without pushing yourself, it is tough. Your body really doesn't want to go there. And obviously, I say 5-6% for men, and about 10% to that figure for women. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 13-14%, simply because you're starting again with women to remove body fat from around the essential organs, around reproductive organs, around the cervix and so on, around the breast tissue, etc. It's taking fat where it doesn't want it to come from. Now, I'm not trying to put you off. And certainly we're not saying this because we want to lose business. We're saying it because we want to be honest. It's tough competing. To get stage ready, it's going to push your body to its absolute limit. It's something that is very real. Um, it's not an easy option. It's something that you really should think about carefully before you embark on the journey. Getting to those levels of body fat is difficult. Getting to beach level body fat, to look good on the beach, that's sort of relative walk in the park. You're going to do that easily. So don't ever let that put you off. But obviously, to get to stage levels of body fat for bodybuilding, for women like physique or body fitness, you're going to be pushing your body to a place where it really perhaps doesn't want to go. And it's going to be difficult. You're going to be tired, lethargic, hungry. And now I've said all that, obviously once you get to that level of body fat, once you've done that work, one thing that you are going to get from it is you're going to know how hard you can work. you're going to know that you can push yourself to an absolute limit and succeed. It's one of the most fulfilling. Right, I'm not sure what happened there, but something interrupted the video. But as I was saying, it's one of those things, once you push yourself to that level, it's fantastic. You know, it's one of those things when you step on stage, and once, even if you don't win anything, if you walk away empty-handed, just with a certificate or a medal or whatever the federation you compete in gives you, it's one of the most successful and fulfilling feelings that I've had, that most people have when they've competed, because it's one of those feelings that it's hard to explain. It's one of those, well, you've just got to experience it. It's well worth doing. The point being, it's extremely hard work. It will push you very hard. It'll push your body to the absolute limits. And it's hard work. If you can see yourself putting yourself through 2, 3, 4 months of feeling tired and hungry, but getting the best shape of your life, get into a position, a look that most people can only dream of, and literally you can only dream of, do it. Just be wary and be aware to get there. It's not easy, and not everyone can do it. Not everyone should compete. Certainly, it's never worth putting bodybuilding, competing ahead of your family. Your family will always be there. Bodybuilding, muscle is learned. Muscle comes and goes. You don't want your family to come and go. In 20 years, you'll have plastic trophies on the shelf. In 20 years, you're going to be sitting on the shelf by yourself. I don't think so. Just think about it. Anyway, that's some rant to the video, but hopefully it puts things into perspective. And if you do decide to compete, enjoy it, because it's one of the most amazing feelings, stepping on the stage. It's even better when you win, I can tell you that much. And it's great even if you just get a medal, if you get a trophy, even better. So, enjoy and get out there, but never put it ahead of your family. Family is always first. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy.